Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been more than, let's say, 1 week I have shown up here. Apparently, I think there's need for me to explain to you guys, because the last video which I posted happens to be a video of when I went to Cairo. So from Cairo, I make a move to Nigeria, which happens to be my home country, just to come and pay a good visit to my family. But ever since I have been in Nigeria, I've not been able to give you guys an update on my prop firm challenge account, because whenever you are with your family, it's always a joyful moment. So I have been busy with a whole lot of things, but that doesn't stop me from taking my trades. So for the past 1 week, I've been taking some trade, and if I go back to my last video which I shot when I was in Cairo, it's like I made you guys understand that I am running on a 4% profit on my good funded challenge phase 1. So during the week, I had some couple of losses during that week, which eventually brought that account to, let's say, about 3% thereabout. So for this week also, I took some couple of trades, which eventually even brought the account much more lower. I'm so sorry, I'm sweating. It's as a result of we have something going on, so I cannot switch on the fan, and I cannot even switch on the AC due to some certain reason. But that one aside, because it doesn't really concern this video. So to cut the story short, just yesterday I took a setup on Euro USD. I am going to project the setup here, and my mind, or let me just say my spirit, was like I should try as much as possible to swing that setup. Although for my trading rules, I really do not have the opportunity to swing any of my setup. Just like I have said in some of my previous videos, I made you guys understand that my rule happens to be, one of my rules of engagement when it comes to trading is for me to close up my positions at the end of each day or each trading day. But in the case of this Euro USD, I took the setup that was yesterday in the morning. So there's this high impact noise that happened yesterday. So that high impact noise dropped the setup, and I couldn't take profit due to some reason. So because of that, I had to swing that setup. So on swinging that setup, I risked 1% of my account, which is somehow against the rule of engagement which I have set on this prop firm challenge account, because for each trade I set a rule of risking is 0.5% of my trade capital on the prop firm challenge phase 1. I am heading to a point. So, but on this Euro USD setup, I just had to risk 1% in exchange for about, let's say, 3% profit, which I knew that if everything plays out well on that setup, it is going to lead to me passing the phase 1 of that good funded challenge. And to my greatest surprise this morning, which happens to be Friday, 30th of January 2026, on waking up, I found this message on my Gmail, because at the initial level I got scared when I woke up and I tried to log into my MT5, and I started seeing unauthorized just a message that I cannot access the MT5. So I was like, what is happening? So I go in to my Gmail account and I found this email that indicates that that same setup of Euro USD had made me to pass the phase 1 of that gold funded challenge. So today happens to be a good day, to be honest with you guys. It happens to be a good day. And just like I have said at the beginning of this year, that I am giving myself 6 months of doing the right thing, 6 months of following the right procedure, 6 months of not over leveraging my account, 6 months of good trade management. And as you can see, it has eventually played out well. So hopefully we are going to kickstart the phase 2, because I have been given the login for the phase 2 already. So I am going to kickstart that phase 2 by next week Monday, inshallah. So hopefully, probably before the end of February, we should be a funded trader. So this is what I have for you guys. At the moment, I just passed the phase 1 of my gold funded trader challenge. So I want to do a shout out to some of my other colleagues that are still battling or that are still struggling when it comes to trading. If you can just give yourself a little time more, do the right thing, ensure that you don't over leverage your account, because believe me, I have come to realize that I do not need to over leverage my account. I do not need to over leverage. I do not need to want to rush this account. Imagine I have been trading that account since December, more or less like 1 month and some couple of weeks. And now I have passed the phase 1, and hopefully in the month of February, we should have a funded trader in the house. So till I come your way next time in my next subsequent video, continue to apply proper risk management in every of your trade. And just like I have said at the beginning of this year, I will try as much as possible to be transparent in every of my video, most especially the one that concerns my prop firm challenge. If I eventually lost or lose the prop firm challenge, I will come here openly and narrate the whole story to you guys. And if eventually I am able to move to the funded stage, I will also come here and open up to you guys on how everything eventually plays out. So see you in my next subsequent video. To round it up, today, which happens to be Friday, 30th January 2026, by following the right process of risk management, not over leveraging my account, I have been able to pass my phase 1 gold funded challenge. This is not the first time of passing a prop firm challenge, but this is the first time of passing a prop firm challenge in a right manner. In a right manner, in the sense that I do not over leverage. I follow the same step over and over and over and over again. I also follow one strategy, one entry strategy, not hopping from one strategy to another. So hopefully, if I can replicate this in the next phase 2, then this will eventually lead me to becoming a funded trader. I want to wish you all the very best of luck as you all are aspiring to be a funded trader or a profitable trader as well. See you in my next subsequent video. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.